the biggest thing, the biggest takeaway that I got from this character or the film was the one line of the film, which is the man who refused to surrender.
Right.
And no matter what the situation is, मुरलीकांत सर के साथ लाइफ में ऐसी situations हुई हैं जब आपको लगेगा कि वो गिव अप कोई और होता तो शायद से गिव अप कर दिया होता.
With Kartik also it was the same process. It was a series of conversations that we had, discussions that we had, not just on Chandu Champion, general sort of free meandering conversations. And somewhere there I felt that he has all the elements that is needed for Chandu Champion.
I'll tell you one thing, after following this and being in that routine or regime, I've become really, really conscious about this kind of lifestyle, and I wanted to continue. So that's the beauty of it also. It turns you into that person and gives you that discipline, and motivates you all the more. The more result you see, the more motivation you get out of it.
I'll never take one film's baggage onto another film. That would be very dishonest to your material. Ultimately, you have to go with a story that you get excited by. And then you can't let the shadows of other films' success and failures fall onto that.
भूल भुलैया इतनी बड़ी ब्लॉकबस्टर होगी, मैंने ये भी नहीं सोचा था. मैंने सोचा था कि ये चलेगी, लेकिन इतनी बड़ी चलेगी मुझे नहीं पता था.
Hello everyone, welcome to News 18. My name is Yatamanyu Narain and I am with Kabir Khan and Kartik Aaryan, who are coming out with a very inspiring movie about a man who refused to surrender, and the film name is Chandu Champion. Hello guys, how are you?
Hi. We are good.
So, first of all, I'm going to start with you, sir.
Sure.
Making a biopic on a man like Murlikant Petkar, whose canvas of achievement is so huge. When you're making a biopic on him, how challenging is it to, because he was an athlete, he was a swimmer, he was also a boxer. How do you make it concise? How do you fit everything into a biopic?
It's not easy because you're right. There is a lot that is to the man like Murlikant Petkar. A lot of achievements, a lot of pivotal moments in his life. But yet we have to tell the story in a given period of time. On 2.5 hours is the time you get to tell a story like that. And that's where I guess the screenplay comes into play, right? You have to select the high points according to how you want to portray the story, the emotional high points, where you think the drama will come in, where you think the highs and the lows will be interspersed in the whole screenplay. That takes time. It took almost a year in this case. But once we managed to sort of put it together, I think we were very happy because the story really moved, the screenplay really moved well. And it has that perfect graph of the ups and downs and the sort of, really low sort of moments in the film, the really soaring highs of the film. So I think we're very happy with it now.
Right. So Kartik, I mean, this is your first biopic. And I mean, saying a towering personality like Murlikant Petkar ji, it would have come with its own set of responsibilities and pressures. So what were those? And when you were researching about him and when you were reading about him, did you find any kind of similarities with him? And also, what was the major takeaways that you took away from him, from his life, from his journey?
I think first of all, when उनके बारे में ज़्यादा information थी नहीं, when I searched on internet also, there was not much about him that was written. So there was no reference point as such. The only story or the reference I got was from Kabir sir when he narrated me the entire story, and because he had spent so much time with him, so he had made an image which he wanted me to portray on screen, and I did so. So I followed that brief, and then he took me through it, and so that was the only thing. And the biggest thing, the biggest takeaway that I got from this character or the film was the one line of the film, which is the man who refused to surrender. And no matter what the situation is, मुरलीकांत सर के साथ लाइफ में ऐसी situations हुई हैं जब आपको लगेगा कि वो गिव अप कोई और होता तो शायद से गिव अप कर दिया होता. But he achieved even more success at that point of time. So वो I think इतनी inspiring story है. तो मैं खुद सोच में पड़ गया था कि मेरे struggles या मेरे जितने भी चीज़ें जो मैंने जिनके लिए शायद से कभी क्रिप किया वो बहुत छोटी लगने लगी. So I think I took away that from this character, from Murli sir, that this is the way forward, that I should these are small things where we think that अरे यार अभी कुछ नहीं होगा and stuff like that. But actually, to be honest, we are capable of doing and achieving whatever we want to. It's a matter of willpower and strength and positivity.
Sir, now my question is to you. I mean, whether it's Salman Khan, whether it's Katrina Kaif, whether it's John Abraham, and now Kartik Aaryan with Chandu Champion, you have this talent of, extracting the best performances from your actors. So, I mean, in terms of this film, in the context of this film, how did you envision Kartik Aaryan portraying Murlikant Petkar ji? And what was the process? I mean, how did you rope him in?
So, my process of selecting an actor is not dependent on the actor's previous films.
Right.
It's more in terms of interacting with an actor, getting to know them as a person and being able to see the energy of the actor and see whether that can fit in with what I need for the character. And with Kartik also it was the same process. It was a series of conversations that we had, discussions that we had, not just on Chandu Champion, general sort of free meandering conversations. And somewhere there I felt that he has all the elements that is needed for Chandu Champion. I knew that he had not only the elements needed, but he also had the zeal and the attitude to sort of go on that journey, because it was going to be a tough journey. I knew it was going to be a tough journey, physically, mentally. But I think once you get that feeling that, okay, this is there and the excitement is equally matched between the two of us, then the journey becomes much more easier to navigate.
Correct. So, the kind of transformation that he has underwent for this, I mean, we all have witnessed it through the BTS videos that we have seen. उसमें आपने क्या role play किया?
Actually set up the structures. For me it's important. I can't just ask somebody, I can't say an actor, okay, I want you to get into this shape, I and just leave them to it. You can't do that. Then it takes my experience and knowledge in the thing to how do I set up a structure and a team that will allow and facilitate him to do that. It's not easy for a person to suddenly go from 39% body fat to 7% body fat while acquiring skills of wrestling, boxing and swimming. Right? So it's not easy. I can't leave it to him and say, "No, you're the actor, you come back to me with all these skills."
Right.
It's my responsibility to set up structures which will enable him to do this, and monitor him and give a scientific sort of support to him, So there was actually, by the end of it, I think there was a team of 7-8 people. There were dietitians, there were boxing experts, there was weightlifting. I mean, not weightlifting, but bodybuilding experts. There was swimming. And all of them were top of the line professionals in there, physiotherapists. So all of that it's a team that it takes to do what happened to Kartik. Of course, at the end of the day, the effort and the personal sort of strain and effort and perseverance has to be his. But we have to enable that and create those systems for him.
Right. And speaking of transformation, Kartik, I mean, 18 months of rigorous training. I mean, how does one stay consistent? I mean, whenever you had your difficult days, what kept you, on the track?
I don't know. I just feel when I take up a film or a role, I feel responsible for that in every way possible. And I think this was one thing which was the biggest requirement for the film, because I had to look the part. And for that, I had to go under this physical transformation. So that was the first step. So I think अगर वो ही नहीं होता तो ये फिल्म में वो वाला मज़ा नहीं आता, या वो फिल्म फिर वो रियल नहीं लगती. जो चीज़ चाहिए थी एक एथलीट के ऊपर पूरी फिल्म है. And if I'm not looking the part, then it doesn't make sense for me to do it also. So I knew what I was getting into, and it took a while because we were sure that it's gonna take time, but then I had to be in it completely. And that's what I did. So once I decided to go on to that journey, then it was decided, and it took a toll on me. बहुत time, बहुत perseverance, बहुत patience चाहिए पड़ता है ये चीज़ के लिए. मतलब कई बार ऐसा होता है कि कहीं पे कुछ ऐसे देख रहा था किसी का, कि किसी ने बोला कि आपको जैसे बहुत सारी चीज़ें मिल जाएं और रोड मिल जाए कि मैं ये मैप दे सकता हूँ, लेकिन to actually reach there is a task. I think that's what sir was also saying कि हमने सब कुछ कर दिया है, लेकिन now to do it, वो आप 10 लोगों को दो, लेकिन वो 10 में से 10 के 10 शायद ना करें, क्योंकि वो पेशेंस और वो विल पावर की बहुत ही अलग डिमांड होती है. इसलिए वो I think it becomes almost next to impossible for everyone to follow that path also. But I'll tell you one thing, after following this and being in that routine or regime, I've become really, really conscious about this kind of lifestyle, and I want it to continue. So that's the beauty of it also. It turns you into that person and gives you that discipline, and motivates you all the more. The more result you see, the more motivation you get out of it. So वो मेरे साथ बहुत बड़ा change आया उसकी वजह से, and I'm really happy that this happened to me.
And sir, I mean, in the trailer we saw, I mean, Kartik Aaryan's character, that is, I mean, he pronounces champion very differently. So what's the story behind it? He calls it champion, I think. Right?
I think, see, the thing is that we have to in some way reflect the milieu in which Murlikant Petkar grew up in, right? So obviously the film is a Hindi film.
Right.
It's a film made as a pan-Indian film. We want everyone to understand it. But at the same time, we have to acknowledge the culture and the milieu from which the character comes. So there's a little element of, the Marathi dialect that we've given. And it's more really in a few words, and also more importantly in the structuring of the sentences. Because this is a very interesting exercise that actually both of us realize that when you're speaking Hindi, but you're speaking it in the structure in which Marathi is spoken. So that becomes a very interesting way of saying things. And so the little hints of that you get in the trailer, whether it's in the way he says champion or whether he says the way the sentences are constructed, are very peculiar to the Marathi dialect.
Right. So Kartik, हमने आपको इसमें 6 अलग-अलग लुक में देखा है. मतलब you are a boxer, you are an athlete, you are a swimmer, you are a wrestler. तो इसमें से which look was the most challenging for you to achieve, and which look did you love the most personally?
Every look. I think मैं अगर वो ओल्ड वाला भी अगर आपको बोलूं तो वो मेरे लिए बहुत डिफिकल्ट था, क्योंकि उसको अचीव करना, फिर उसमें इनैक्ट करना, वो एक प्रोस्थेटिक होता है जो आपके पूरा फेस पे लगा होता है, जिसकी वजह से आप वो ओल्ड, it's like a mask, right? It becomes, so वो आपका पूरा फेस उस पे कवर्ड रहता है, and I think that used to take a lot of time, 6 hours 5 hours उसमें लगते थे वो करने में, और उसमें फिर एक्ट करना थोड़ा सा वो एक प्रोसेस है, which I had to, मतलब it took a while for me to get used to that thing, because I had never done this exercise before. तो वो मेरे लिए था, लेकिन I'll tell you, मैं चूज ही नहीं कर सकता. मैं चाहे वो ओल्ड पोर्शन हो या वो कश्मीर का वॉर सीक्वेंस हो, बिकॉज वॉर सीक्वेंस की भी बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग बात है कि हमने जो पूरा शूट किया है उसमें वो वन शॉट था. अब वो वन शॉट में चक्कर क्या है कि वो स्टार्ट होता है एक सीन से ज़्यादा जाता है वॉर सीक्वेंस में, वॉर सीक्वेंस से जाता है भागने दौड़ने में, लड़ने में. फाइनली मैं किसी कैरेक्टर को उठा भी रहा हूँ अपनी पीठ पे उसी चलते हुए सीन में, राइट आफ्टर लाइक ऑन द 6th minute, वहाँ तक तो ऑलरेडी यू आर इन दैट फ्रेम ऑफ माइंड जहाँ पे इतनी एक तरीके से एक्सरसाइज हो गई है आपकी ये करते करते करते, एंड वो पोर्शन के बाद आप कहीं और आगे जा रहे हो. तो आई थिंक वो भी एक अगेन बहुत डिफिकल्ट चीज़ें हैं वो करना. तो वो हर चीज़ में बॉक्सर की बॉडी बनाना, आई थिंक वो मेरे लिए बहुत ही ज़्यादा डिफिकल्ट हो गया था. स्विमिंग स्क्रैच से सीखना, आई कैन गो ऑन, बिकॉज इसमें बहुत सारी ऐसी चीज़ें हैं जो, बहुत सारी नहीं, इनफैक्ट एवरीथिंग जो मैंने इसमें की है वो सब मेरे लिए नया था और स्क्रैच से था. तो आई कांट चूज वन थिंग, सबके अपने अपने डिफिकल्टी थी, एंड बट आई लव द प्रोसेस.
So over the course of this film, I mean, you both have developed a very amicable bond. So I mean, what are some, and this bond is very natural. I mean, it doesn't look forced, it doesn't look superficial. So what are some of the qualities that you really admire about Kartik Aaryan as an actor and also as an individual? And same about
Kartik is a no-nonsense person. He's very, firstly, he is what you see.
Right.
There are no hidden agendas, which is very nice in this industry.
Right.
To have a person who's clear, transparent, and says what he feels, will argue about what he feels strongly about, and also will understand with logic that sometimes, okay, oh yeah, maybe this is not the way, this is the way. So that's a very, it opens up a channel of very clear communication. There are no, so when we are conversing about work or anything, there are no hidden agendas. If I'm giving a point, he knows why I'm coming from that point. If he's giving a point, I know why he's coming from that point. Then I think just the fact that his, will to work so hard for a film, will always make it a very endearing quality for a director. The moment I see that, you know, he's going that extra mile, he's pushing himself so much for a character that I've created and I want on screen, that itself is something that you feel like, okay, you know, there is somebody who's also pushing. It's not only you pushing. Exactly the way as an actor, sometimes an actor pushes and then realizes that, hey, the other guy is not pushing. And you feel cheated, right? So it's when you see each other pushing equally, 100%, you get a mutual respect and you get a mutual admiration that, yeah, we are both working equally hard for the same goal. At the end of it, what do we want? We want a great film against our names. I want a great film to be part of my filmography. Kartik wants a great film to be part of his filmography. And when we recognize that we're both pushing together equally hard, that's when the natural bond culminates.
Right. And what about you? I mean, what are some of the qualities that you admire about him?
I think I really enjoyed the process from day one, and मेरे लिए ये बहुत एक learning experience रहा है कबीर सर के साथ काम करके, because इनका जो process है वो बहुत planned process रहता है. स्क्रिप्टिंग भी बहुत डिटेल्ड स्क्रिप्टिंग सेशन रहा है, या उनका जो जिस तरीके से हर चीज़ का एक लॉजिक है, हर चीज़ फ्रॉम डे वन टू द रैप. आई थिंक द एवरीथिंग about the film was pre-planned in a way जहाँ लोकेशन से लेकर सब चीज़ आपके दिमाग में ऑलरेडी एक इमेज चल रही होती है, आपके दिमाग में ऑलरेडी. सो इट हेल्प मी अ लॉट इन टर्म्स ऑफ प्लेइंग अ कैरेक्टर विच वाज रियली डिफिकल्ट फॉर मी. बट उसमें एक चीज़ बहुत हेल्प मिली कि मेरे साथ ऐसे मेकर थे जिनको इन एंड आउट चीज़ों का पता था. सो आई कुड डिपेंड ऑन हिम फॉर द मोस्ट डिफिकल्ट पोर्शंस ऑफ द फिल्म ऑल्सो. He knew about the fitness bit of it. He knew about the prosthetic part of it. I knew that जो भी ये choose कर रहे होंगे चीज़ें, जो भी मुझे बोल रहे होंगे करने के लिए, that'll be really, it'll be presented in a way which शायद से मैं imagine भी नहीं कर रहा हूँ, वो screen पे और भी ज़्यादा उसको एक निखार के आएगा. So I think वो सारी चीज़ें जो हैं, मुझे लगता है कि इनका planned जो process है, and his finesse as a filmmaker. I think we've all been fans of his work, and I personally have loved all his films. तो मेरे लिए वो बड़ा एक मतलब मेरे लिए हर चीज़ में बड़ा सीखने वाला एक्सपीरियंस रहता था जब सर के साथ काम कर रहा था. तो वो एक बॉन्ड ऑटोमेटिकली, आई थिंक वो म्यूचुअल रिस्पेक्ट का भी एक बॉन्ड बन गया. एंड जिस तरीके से मुझे भी पता है कि ये भी नो नॉनसेंस, ये सीधा सीधा जो है वो बोल देते हैं, जैसा रहता है वैसे बात करते हैं. तो वो आई रियली लाइक दैट एस्पेक्ट ऑफ हिम. एंड या तो इट्स नाइस टू हैव समबडी बाय माय साइड जो ऐसी फिल्म के लिए, बिकॉज आई वुड हैव नेवर अंडरस्टूड कि ऐसी फिल्म कोई और कैसे बना पा रहा होता.
सही बात है. So I mean, you are coming out with Chandu Champion after 83. I mean, and 83, of course, and people loved the film, but it didn't perform well at the box office. So I mean, did that deter your confidence?
No, not at all. I never take one film's baggage onto another film. That would be very dishonest to your material. Ultimately, you have to go with a story that you get excited by. And then you can't let the shadows of other film success and failures fall onto that. So with Chandu Champion, I was very excited and I knew this is going to be my next film, and that's the way I approached it, as an independent entity.
Right. And what about you, Kartik? I mean, after a blockbuster response of Bhool Bhulaiya 2, I mean, Shehzada didn't perform as per your expectation, and you were also producer for that film. Did it affect you emotionally?
See, first of all, मैं उसका प्रोड्यूसर नहीं था, वो मेरे को क्रेडिट दे दिया था बिकॉज ऑफ सर्टेन चीज़ें उसमें जो फिल्म में हुई थी. तो प्रॉब्लम आ गई थी, तो दे जस्ट ग्रेशियसली जस्ट गेव मी दैट क्रेडिट विच आई डिडंट वांट इट, बिकॉज मैंने वो ऐसे प्रोड्यूस नहीं किया था. बट द थिंग इज, यू नेवर एक्सपेक्ट डू अ फिल्म थिंकिंग कि अरे यार ये इधर की सबसे बड़ी फिल्म होगी. यू थिंक कि हाँ ये कंटेंट अच्छा है एंड आई होप कि पिक्चर चल जाए. अब नहीं चलेगी या चलेगी ये मेरे हाथ में नहीं होता. भूल भुलैया इतनी बड़ी ब्लॉकबस्टर होगी मैंने ये भी नहीं सोचा था. मैंने सोचा था कि ये चलेगी, लेकिन इतनी बड़ी चलेगी मुझे नहीं पता था. आई डोंट नो. शहजादा का मैंने सोचा था शायद चलेगी, वो वैसे नहीं चली. सत्य प्रेम का मैंने इतना नहीं सोचा था जितना वो चली, और वो एक्चुअली में मेरे को लगा था वो कंटेंट है, शायद से कहीं ऐसा ना हो कि नीश तो नहीं हो जाएगा, कुछ नहीं हो जाए. बट ऑल आई कैन से इज कि मैं फिल्में चूज कर रहा हूँ मुझे जो अच्छी लग रही है. मुझे लग रहा है कि मैं ये नहीं सोच रहा कि कौन सी फिल्म बहुत ज़्यादा बड़ी हिट होगी या कम होगी या ज़्यादा होगी. मैं बस सोच रहा हूँ कि ये पिक्चर मुझे बहुत अच्छी लग रही है. एंड आई फील द सेम. मेरे को चंदू चैंपियन पे भी कोई ऐसा प्रेशर नहीं डालना है इस फिल्म में, क्योंकि मुझे पता है कि मैं बहुत प्राउड हूँ इस फिल्म को लेकर. और हम सब ने बहुत मेहनत से बनाई है. अब इसका रिजल्ट जो होगा वो तो आने वाला टाइम बताएगा, बट फिंगर्स क्रॉस्ड, आई होप कि ये फिल्म चले और ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोगों को ऐसी स्टोरी पता लगे,
मोटिवेट हो उससे.
100%.
So my final question is, I mean, there has been a lot of debate about the rising entourage cost of actors and meteoric rise in budgets. So, I mean, what are your thoughts on that? How is it impacting the movies in the current times?
I think simple logic, simple mathematics होती है when it comes to these costs. With in terms of when you relate it to stars or directors and production values. मुझे लगता है कि they all are very आउटकम और रेवेन्यू ओरिएंटेड. अगर आपको OTT वैल्यू प्लस आपका डिजिटल राइट्स या सैटेलाइट राइट्स सब बेसिकली मिला के अगर आपका मैथ्स वो बताता है कि आपका वो प्रॉफिट ऑलरेडी हो रहा है या एक लेवल का आपको थिएट्रिकल रिस्पॉन्स चाहिए उसके लिए, सो यू जस्ट हैव टू कम टू अ कंक्लूजन वेयर एवरीबडी इज ओके विथ द स्टार कॉस्ट और समबडीज कॉस्ट. मैं पर्सनली अपने एक्सपीरियंस से ये बताता हूँ कि मैं आई हैव बीन ऑल इन. मैं अभी शहजादा की बात कर रहे थे ना आप, जो प्रोड्यूसर इसमें, वो मुझे इसीलिए दिया था क्योंकि मैंने अपने पैसे वहाँ पे छोड़ दिए थे. सो वो मेरा एक एग्जांपल वहीं पे था. मैं 3 साल, वो उस टाइम की बात है जब ये वाली बातें हो नहीं रही थी, तो क्योंकि वो पैसों की कमी पड़ी थी तो वो मैंने अपने पैसे छोड़े थे. दैट वाज द रीजन. तो अगर ये वाली बातें आती है तो कोई ये वाली बातें लिखता नहीं है स्टार्स के बारे में कि ये भी करते हैं. और ये मैं नहीं हूँ, बहुत सारे स्टार्स ऐसी चीजें करते हैं और उन्होंने बहुत बड़ी बड़ी चीजें की हैं, लेकिन दैट शुड ऑल्सो कम आउट. तो वो चक्कर क्या है, देयर इज सिंपल मैथमेटिक्स एंड सब लोग, आई थिंक फ्रॉम डायरेक्टर्स टू स्टार्स टू एक्टर्स टू प्रोड्यूसर्स, सबका एक सब चाहते हैं उनकी फिल्में चलें. नोबडी वांट्स इट टू कि अपनी फिल्म को वो लोड नहीं करना चाहते. मुझे नहीं लगता आजकल कोई ऐसे सोचता है कि नहीं मैं तो अपना उतना ही पैसा लूंगा, फिल्म जाए भाड़ में. ये आई डोंट थिंक सो ये थॉट किसी का भी है. एंड या सो वो बस थोड़ी हेडलाइंस बनती है कई बार कुछ वो, और वो बहुत डिविएट करती है टॉपिक से.
Right. So thank you so much for taking all the time and talking to me, and I'm really looking forward to watching the film on the big screen on June 14th. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kabir.